Someone tell me how I don't have the most wonderful husband in the entire world.
Thank you.
You're welcome. He just said he's going to take me to Paris.
Hell yeah. It's gonna happen.
I'm gonna go to Paris. After all my dreams of ever wanting to go to Paris, I get to go to Paris and do the ooh la la. And we go to the Louvre. And we go to the museum and see the Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa. Oh, we could go to a little cafe and have a little cappuccino with a beautiful omelet. Oh. This man, he's making all my dreams come true. All of them. Every single one. And now, I'm going to Paris. I'll make sure to tape it for you guys. Bye.
Awesome.
Hello. Hello. How is your day, Mr. Egroff?
Filled with excitement because of you.
It was a wonderful day. First of all, we got out of the house and we actually did a bunch of things today, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
We went and we saw things and did things and talked about things. And you're cute. You're cuter.
You smell like coconuts.
I smell like coconut. Oh.
Oh.
So, yeah. Basically, the moral of the story is when people online want to bug the living crap out of you, you completely ignore them, go out of the house, and you live your life. And you don't worry about what others have to say about you. about it. And everything is gonna be okay. Because life is awesome. And life is too short to let others get you down and make you feel bad. Remember that. You are a beautiful human being, and you don't deserve to be put down. You deserve to be loved and respected. Oh, and to my friend Miguel. Hello. Hello. Anyway, I'm feeling really, really amazing. I mean, gosh, I should have done this a long time ago. And you know what I'm in the mood for? A back to the roots.
There you go.
Piece of Maranatha. Nope, I did not. I rebuke you, G-Man, in the name of Jesus Christ for what you just did. It was not cool. It was not cool. We are not supposed to fight evil with evil. Not cool, man. We are not supposed to act like this. We are not supposed to be doing this stuff. You doc dropped so many people. So many people. And if they did that to you, oh well. You're Christian. You know you're going to be persecuted. But we are not supposed to act that way or do that toward others. I don't think I want to engage in you any further for you doing that. Because how long will it be before you start doing that to me? And you doc drop me. Or you doc drop Rev. Because you don't like what we do in our life. Or something like that. You don't go around and give other people's personal information down. And threaten people's wives. It's not right. I don't condone your actions right now. And that's where I stand, G-Man. That's where I'm gonna stand. I'm just gonna live my life. And, do my own thing. I can't believe you gave so many people's personal information out like that and not think of the consequences just because you're mad. Like, you're going down their level instead of being a better example of what a human being can be, an example of what Jesus taught us to be. You're doing a foolish man's actions. Plain and simple. Have fun with whatever channels you have left. Because I don't think they're going to last long with you doing stuff like that. YouTube will know. And you'll get in trouble. But you know what? You're a grown man and you made your own decisions. So do as you will. I just think you were very foolish and very stupid in doing said actions.
Peace in there, NASA. Now listen to me, you stinking frickin' flare-up. You stinking fibromyalgia flare-up. I was beginning to feel better. I was going to spring clean.
I am David Attenborough. And this is Todd and Nature. Todd and Nature. Todd and Nature.
I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling. 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 I sell. Fuck you! Fuck you!
Go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Go fuck yourselves. That's right, folks.
Goddamn motherfucking go! Motherfucking go! Motherfucking go! Goddamn motherfucking go! Motherfucking go! Motherfucking go! I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling. 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 Barrel rolling, barrel rolling. I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling. I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling. I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling.
Because I'm not going to have the lexicon out there for my name, JWE Revelation News, of having a small fucking dick. I don't. I have a normal size Eastern European slack. I have slack. Shanny, do I hang a bit?
You hang a bit.
Do I flop?
You flop.
See, I got floppage, folks. Hot damn! Hot damn!
Shanny, you're not a Christian. You're a whore.
I have slack. Hot damn! Hot damn!
You can't even be honest with yourselves. That's sad.
Because I'm not going to have the lexicon out there for my name, JWE Revelation News, of having a small fucking dick. Small fucking dick.
Jason.
Small fucking dick. Small fucking dick.
He's got bigger feet than you.
But yeah, you have to say that. Like,
I'm sorry.
yeah, just fucking leave it alone. I don't want people to know that.
Jason, chill out.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Go fuck yourselves.
That's right, folks.
I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling. 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 I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling.
Your arguments are stupid.
You're a punk ass bitch.
If we are free, I can go out and kill that motherfucker that I don't like right now.
Your goddamn motherfucking toe!
Can you say it? Say it right now for me.
You're evil fucking woman!
So good night, everybody, and fuck off. Fuck off.
Hello there. Hello, John.
Stupid. I've never.
Yeah, so I disappeared yesterday, Discord, from Salt Mine, all that. I got a message from my mom. Hey, your aunt needs help moving. So me and Xavier drove to West Houston, and well, Xavier drove. I brought him along, and went to go help my aunt move all day. So I had to go do adult things. So yeah. Anyway, folks, what's going on? We finally get done with this fucking shit show. Oh my god, this is painful. Some of y'all been asking. No, I'm not naked. I have Star Wars. There you go. have Star Wars PJ pants. Yeah, Star Wars PJ pants on. So cool. The fun thing is that I'll be over with this. Folks have been asking about when I'm going to review G-Man. I actually might start reviewing him again, maybe, because he's been pining after me for so long. And again, every year I have to do this because every single person who complains that, and it's only a few every year, just new people who don't know shit, that I focus on one person. Well, I'll leave that one person alone for like months. And then that person always starts making videos about me. And I go, okay, well, here we go. Prove my point. So just something I got to do just to show that I'm usually fucking right about shit. But it takes a while for some people to realize that. That's okay. That's okay. Learning is what's important. That's what's important. Anyway, man, what's going on? I'm going to say hi to people in chat for once instead of ignoring y'all. Hey, what's going on, Cindy? Yeah, I see there's all kind of people. But that's the fun part about my channel. That's the fun part. When people have an issue with me, I make time. I allot time for them to come and actually speak their piece. They agree, disagree. I don't have to block people or turn on members only mode like a certain, guy with beanie and tipless gloves and shit like that. Or go on Twitter and complain about my life and all this other kind of shit, because this is what I do for fun. I don't have to do this for money. That's the cool part. Anyway, this shit show, this absolute shit show, has been painful, absolutely painful for me. But it's been also funny and a little bit enlightening. Yeah, the thirsty for drag attention. Yeah, he is. He always is. I actually do live rent free in that guy's head. Absolutely. What's going on, Mistaken Reaper, Katie? There's that Lady Starfire, 2 Dice Dragons. What's going on? What's going on? Little drag attention. Yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of people want my attention. A lot of people desire my attention, and some want my affirmation for whatever reason. I don't know. I won't hang out with you in real life. I don't actually care about you. After I hit the X on this stuff, you go away. I don't give a shit. But whatever. Hey, okay, cool. I mean, if that makes your day, by all means. But there are some. I've actually had quite a few weird interactions with people. And I say weird. It's not weird bad, but it's just kind of like and I'll give you an example. I'll get like a random email. Hey, Drag, I've been watching you for like 5 years and I've never said anything. You remember that one time about 3.5 years ago, and and they just quote verbatim something I said to someone else, and I thought that was hilarious, man. By the way, I want to know your topic on, and then just like a really niche area and socioeconomic whatever, and I'm like, okay, all right, cool, yeah, let's sure. All right, and so it's just sort of odd, right? There's some people, they work up enough courage to send me a message. Well, I'm really approachable. I'm incredibly approachable. It's just like when I don't know. I guess when I'm dealing with tards, it's a bit different, because obviously this person there's something kind of wrong with them. There's a little something wrong with them. So my demeanor may not be the best, but I allow people enough sort of breath to express themselves, albeit poorly. So there's that. Is the emo a KKK member? No, I don't know. He's just ignorant. I mean, that's really what it is. Notice me, senpai. Yeah, there's a lot of that. Need some attention from his daddy. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, just look at his fucking channel. Like look at my channel. When's the last time I actually made a video about G-Man? Right? If you have to scroll down a long time. I've not made a video about this guy in over like 2 months, and he's been making video after video. Some of them directly have my name in it, and others just reference me, or he'll just keep repeating my name. I've not actually watched them. The only reason I even know about this is because other people put screenshots. Here's a timestamp. He still wants Drag's dick. I'm like, yeah. I mean, that's what it is, because he knows that, and this is sad. If for those of you who still watch him, or those of you who are new, like who is a G-Man guy, don't worry. I'm gonna play a video that he doesn't like. Where it's showing some of his worst habits. And the video won't, if you're wondering, it won't have him defending the pedophile. Not that video. It's the older one where he's threatening people with physical violence and doc drop and all that kind of shit. So I'll probably play that video on Laura's channel. And that's just an intro, because I do want to, because I heard Shanny and Rev they're receding into darkness again. They're going to that part of the cycle where they need a break, which is great. They should take a break. So I get a chance to sort of expose newer people in my audience to some of the other tards. And I think that it's healthy to sort of have that variety instead of focusing on the same person because you have a personal vendetta against them because you don't have a life or a loving family, and you spend all day on Twitter and YouTube because nobody loves you in real life and you're a failure. Academically, professionally, you're just talentless. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Anyway, everybody needs love, Jules. Everybody. Everybody needs love. Everybody. Even the terrible people. Some people need prison love. But it's love nonetheless. Nonetheless. So, anyway, can we get done with it? We got like 30 minutes. About almost a solid 30 minutes of this. It can't be much worse than what we've already heard. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, actually, I did not. Who sent the fucking super chat during the bumper music and shit? I don't have any of that stuff set up. None of that stuff. It's purposely done that way so your super chats don't interrupt my goddamn music.
Please don't. Yelling in your ear. Please don't yell.
As a Christian, Gary should thank you for helping him atone for his recent sins. We missed you, sweetness kiss, Mark.
Well, maybe he's not atoned. Maybe he's still struggling with certain thoughts of getting raped in the bathroom by soldiers. Because a lot of straight dudes have that dream. Nightmare. It still kills me that someone had to tell him, no, G-Man, that's called a nightmare. That's not a dream. And then he changed it later. That was hilarious. Anyway, somebody sent, and it's not showing up here. I think it might have been Jeremy Pace sent the super chat, but I'm not seeing it for some reason. I don't know. Let me see if I could scroll up and see it. It's gone. It's gone. Don't send them more shit during the fucking bumper music.
That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life, literally.
So me talking about my struggles is me playing victimhood and being competitive with other people who have mental illness.
See, here's the thing about Shanny. Okay, you guys observe her behavior. Whether you've watched her since I've dealt with her back during Google Plus. And if you don't know how far our relationship lasts and you want to comment on it, you should probably look into that and actually do some research before commenting, because I'm going to embarrass you. But back when we all used to participate in Google Plus, people sort of noticed that Shanny has this nasty little habit of displaying a particular behavior and then displaying a similar behavior, except the claims that she'll make between those two scenarios seem to contradict one another. And so when you point that out, she goes into damage control mode. Or one of her favorite habits, is to hide behind mental illness and in some way, shape, or form assert that you can't criticize her because she has X, Y, and Z disorder, illness, what have you. That is common to Shanny. Very, very common. Having a mental illness does not make you immune from criticism. It does not protect you at all. But for Shanny, it does. And let me place a great emphasis on this. For Shanny, that is true. That is not true for anyone outside of her realm.
Don't make the bed move anymore. It's small. You're getting smaller.
Gmail has a cycle of making videos. First he complaining that all you do is talk about him. While you ignore him, then you acknowledge him, and he goes 75% G-men yelling about everything.
Yep, Jeremy Pace has been around for quite some time, and you've seen it. I don't have to tell you, Gmail. if you wanted to read out G-Man, you have to put G-E-E space man, and it'll read off G-Man. But yeah, there's a cycle. And Jeremy Pace has been around for, oh God, at least 4 or 5 years, and watched it, complaining, and that all I do is talk about him. Then I actually do ignore him, and then I say, hey, you know what? Yes, I'll give you attention, child. Here we go. And then he just goes, just ape shit. So, but you guys see what happens when you don't participate in his nonsense. You see what happens when, if you leave him to his own devices, you let him sit and yell into the void, he has to then change something about what he's doing. And all that hiding bullshit that people like to do and muting, I'm not playing that fucking game. I did it to sort of entertain you all, but I'm not about that life. If that bitch wants to come talk to me, just like any other bitches, they can come talk to me. And I don't have to do that to them, right? I'd rather hear what they have to say. I'd rather let them talk, because if I let idiots talk long enough, they'll end up proving my point for me. That's it. You don't have to try and make somebody look bad. And that's the same thing with Shanny. Shanny is obsessed with the fact that she thinks people that people are trying to distort something that she's saying or make her into a monster. I've actually heard her say that. No one has to do that. You listen to what she says unmolested, right? There's no input from anyone else, and you can determine the fact that she's a monster. Just look at the fucking Dave and Buster video. If you want a perfect example of what I'm talking about, the Dave and Buster video is disgusting. But they don't realize that because she lives a dysfunctional life.
Please don't yell.
Finally you ignore him again and he goes full G-Man. Never go full G-Man, crying about everything, then says he is quitting F YouTube but never does.
Yeah, but that's the Lost Cow cycle. They're upset that people are calling them out. They want people to listen to them and believe all the bullshit, but the second somebody else says, look, I don't agree with that, bro. Here's where you're fucking up. That's when it gets sensitive. It's like, okay, cool, let's talk about it. No, I gotta yell into the void. I gotta get on other social media and yell at you, but not talk to you. Because that's difficult. That's difficult. See, a lot of the people here that come to this platform, they're not well versed in social interaction. Right? It's easier to sort of talk at a screen than interact person to person. That's why you'll see people make all these veiled threats and then sometimes overt threats because they're thousands of miles away. It's easy to do bitch shit like that. It's really, really easy. But I know, good and goddamn well, because how do I know? I've actually met quite a few of these people. Yeah, some of y'all know. I've met G-Man in real life. He's not like that for the most part. He's much more tame. All that, the threats and all that bullshit dissipated when I was standing next to him. Some of y'all seen the videos. I'll break that fucking dude if he talks bad to me. Just saying. So I'm not concerned. The same thing with every other motherfucker who has ever said some shit. Now, I'm not about that life. I'd rather not do anything like that. But sometimes there are just some people, and I have somebody like this in my family, where the only thing they understand is pain. That's it. They really don't get it. But it's much better, in my opinion, to watch them and their gyrations online, because just leaving them to their own devices, they will show you the amount of dysfunction that they bring upon themselves just from their own ineptitude. The same thing with Shanny and Rev. They complain that there are people inserting themselves in their lives, that there's evil people on sock accounts in their live chat and in their comment section and in emails and shit like that are somehow inserting themselves into their marriage. Well, unless, I don't know, Finding Krista can email her pussy, or fucking Jules can Xerox her tits to Rev, I'm not really sure how that's a thing. I really don't know. Unless you want to find a scapegoat for all your problems. That's how. That's how. That's why we come up with all this shit. It's just, hey, let me blame everybody else for my issues. If that person's driving drunk, I'm going to blame the evil people in my comment section and in my live chat who are pissing me off. They force me to drink. They force me behind the wheel. They force me to go out and endanger people's lives. That's what it comes down to. It's always somebody else.
Am I trying to get that right? Because I didn't see it from that perspective. I thought I was helping people.
Yeah. Well,
He's helping people.
Because you've had testimony of people that are helped by you. Shannon?
Please don't.
Yelling in your ear.
Please don't yell.
When is bitch made going to come out of hiding again?
Who knows, man? Who knows? You know what? Start a start a straw poll, right? See what people take bets on it. Your guess is as good as mine.
I just don't talk about my mental illness to anyone I'm not close to. Usually turns into a competition where people think I'm looking for sympathy. I know, right?
That is so bizarre.
It's so wrong. That's so invalidating, and that's so unhealthy to do to someone with a mental illness. If someone has a mental illness, give them the freedom, just like you have the freedom, to talk about it.
Yeah.
Now we went from talking about mental illness, talking about disorders, right? That's where we're at now. It was, hey, Shanny, the criticism, and this is what I tell you to look out for. When you say something to Shanny, she distorts it. And it's very, 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 and I cannot place a greater emphasis on this, very important that you listen to the original claim, listen for Shanny to repeat it, because she'll repeat it a few times. She'll repeat a summation, a fairly accurate summation, the first time, and then she goes on a bit of a soliloquy about what she thinks about it. And then when she repeats the claim a second time, after her little rant, you'll hear the distortion. Because by that time, you've forgotten what the original verbatim claim is. So now she gets to rewrite it. This is the revision right here. This is her revising what was originally said. The criticism from whoever in the chat, it could have been anyone, was that Shanny is essentially using her mental illness to try and one up over someone else. So if some of you women have had sexual assault situations, well, all of a sudden hers becomes a fucking gangbang. Like, you know what? It wasn't just, hey, somebody sexually violated me. It is what it is. I share that with these women, whatever. It becomes a competition. Well, I got raped by 6 dudes and one of them had a fucking elephant dick. It has to be worse. It's not just Shanny who does shit like this. This is a mentality of people who cannot take responsibility and who can never, ever in their fucking life seem to grasp that their perceived victimhood is not some sort of solution or panacea for criticism. If you actually want to get past the issue, acknowledge it for what it is. Stop trying to one-up other people because, oh, well, let me think of another scenario that makes it so much worse that your feedback is somehow now invalid. There are other people who do this shit, and that's why they can't progress anywhere in life. It's not just Shanny.
I agree.
My God, not everything's about you. Maybe people struggle, and maybe you could be a human being and listen to their struggle.
Mm-hmm.
And validate them as a human being.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
You know, it says more about you than them.
Yeah, it does actually. You're right. Ah, it's true. Holy fuck.
They can't hear anything, Jason.
Oh my God.
I'm just gonna have it in my face. Okay?
Yeah, because learning how the gain works on the expensive mics you have is difficult. Very difficult.
Because they can hear it from this direction. No, it's okay. It can be right here. I'm fine with it like this.
How does Shanny know how to work the mic? Never mind.
How can they not hear? They're fucking trolling you.
No, it's because it's what's far away.
No, they can hear you.
So I'm looking at the mixer here. It is low. Like he's lying. And I think in the last episode I showed you guys he is far below the yellow where the yellow bar is, the ideal range for the volume. He's incredibly fucking low. But see, here's an opportunity. I've done this before. Let me take my phone and listen to the playback. Let me scroll back a little bit and go in the other room and listen to it myself and go, oh, okay, you know, it is a little low, it's a high, it's whatever. It takes 2 seconds to do that. But he's too fucking lazy and stupid to do that. He would just rather presume, and this tells you a lot about Rev. He would just rather presume shit. It's easier for him to presume literally anything that comports to what he chooses to believe in that moment. This plays into a lot of Rev's weird conspiratorial views about the world. And you'll catch glimpses of this mindset play out in different instances. This is one of them. He presumes that everyone's already lying to him. Well, shit, if I get a claim, hey, something mundane like, hey, you're low. Well, I can check the claim, see if it's true, or I can just discard it. Which one did he choose? There you go.
Oh my God. Never mind, Jason.
It doesn't matter. I don't care. Fine. Whatever. They'll probably hear you.
And then they go and make fun of me having fibromyalgia.
Yeah, it's really funny.
It's so funny to make fun of someone who's in chronic pain all the time.
That's really funny. Folks.
It's the funniest thing.
Isn't that funny? Shan.
Oh, she's in chronic pain all the time. Hi. The people that you're talking shit about are in chronic pain. Right? So again, the people should be concerned about what this is. Let me getting ahead of myself. So if you have chronic pain, no one can talk about you. So having chronic, whether it's chronic lower back pain, whether it's fibro itch, whatever, right? Doesn't matter. That should preclude you or preclude others from talking about you? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
Ha 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 ha. Isn't it funny, folks? Yeah, it's funny, folks.
You know? Like, Jesus. Like, you'd think if you actually had fibromyalgia, you'd relate to someone who has fibromyalgia and wouldn't make fun of them for having it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if
I'm guessing she's talking about Krista.
someone actually had fibromyalgia, knows how much pain
Remember, she just commented about people doing what now? Invalidating
that person is in.
Yeah.
But yet you're making fun of it? No, that doesn't seem like someone with fibromyalgia would do.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
That seems like you were lying and you.
What is she doing now? Invalidating. There we go. The very thing that she didn't want done to her. Let me check this out. So ladies in the chat, I've seen and I've heard from quite a few of y'all who have suffered sexual assault. And some of you, many of you, who have listened to the things that Shanny says, such as calling calling men rapists if they disagree with her. Any guy who disagrees with her, she ends up inevitably calling them a rapist. Now, you women out there, in y'all's opinions, would an actual rape victim casually label any male that they don't like as a rapist? Because if Shanny is able to invalidate someone else with fibromyalgia, well, it's only fair that people invalidate her as a supposed rape victim, right? If what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If it's acceptable for Shanny to do to others, then others can do it to her. And that's what she doesn't like. Shanny was just talking about how she doesn't want people invalidating others. You shouldn't invalidate. That's literally what she's doing now. And this is why it's funny to listen to people who try to simp for this terrible excuse of a human being. But the hypocrisy is right there. But if your integrity is for sale, this sort of thing is acceptable, which by all means make your dollar. Some people have to do it with no scruples. Others, those of us who don't have that issue, that we can maintain at least some semblance of integrity, we don't have to play that game at all. But hell, that tells you a lot about her as a person. So when Rev goes, such this beautiful woman here, she's the most perfect. Yeah, okay, you can blow smoke up her ass, Rev. But There are people who watch her, people who've been watching her, that see differently. Way differently. Way differently. This behavior right here is exactly why she's a terrible person. Right fucking here.
You were trying to trigger someone in their mental illness and make fun of
Yelling in your ear.
Please don't yell.
I have chronic back pain and my pet goldfish died. Therefore I am now immune to your mockery of my alcoholism. Sorry about luck, nerd.
Yeah, I don't get that. How are these shields against criticism? Like, what the fuck? Like, come on. How is this acceptable? Unless you're on these internets and you really don't have much. You really, really don't have much. You don't have a loving family. You don't have kids that come hug you and love you. They're there to see you progress and they're proud of you as a parent. You don't have aunts and uncles and other people in your life. And everyone's just disposable. And your life here on the interwebs is all you have. Then you turn into just sacks of shit. That's why Shanny can't move away from the internet. That's as much as he talks about. As much as he talks about other people and their lives. Rev 2. What sort of life do they have? Really? You have to ask yourself that.
their mental illness by being dishonest. Please. You want to play a morality game.
Oh, God, I wish I could breathe better.
I've talked to quite a few of your family members.
Oh, God.
You do not have fibro, you're lazy. See, this is how fucking crazy you are.
Wow.
You're literally talking to someone on the internet's family members.
Jesus Christ, man.
And they're saying I don't have fibro. Well, they're not in my life. How would they know?
Right.
They don't see me suffering. How would they know? I don't give a fuck if they call me lazy. My mom's been calling me lazy my whole life.
That should tell you something about yourself. If the person who created you called you lazy your entire life, I'm not talking about just certain parts. My mother's called me lazy. Guess what? At those particular times, I was probably being lazy. But your entire life, Shanny, you mean for almost at least 2 decades, I would say. Someone's been calling you lazy. You're probably fucking lazy. But it's not a guess. It's not a what. We actually have confirmation from ex-husband, from mom, from dad, that she is lazy, and even from herself. There's videos of her talking about her own laziness, and she acknowledges that she's a lazy sack of shit. But this, we don't even have to wonder. You ask yourself, what does Shanny do all day? I already know. I've been watching her for years. I already know. I drew that conclusion ages ago. That she's just fucking lazy. You don't get her size by being active. Sorry. It don't happen. To some degree, I'm fucking lazy too. Absolutely. I'm not going to sit here and go, yeah, no. Got my laziness about me. But my God. Shanny. If your mother has been saying for years, your entire life, that you're lazy, you might want to do something about that chick. You might want to do something about that. Because that's not good.
Well, I was like, Mom, I'm depressed. Mom.
What? There we go. What did I say earlier? Her mental illness is a shield against criticism. Here we go. Here, I love this. If you let Shanny talk long enough, what did she just say? Let me replay that. We already said Shanny uses her mental illness as a shield against criticism. The criticism here from her own mother that did birth to her is that, bitch, you lazy. You always been lazy. You were born lazy. You still lazy. That's the criticism. Her response to it. Let's listen.
They're not in my life. How would they know?
Right.
They don't see me suffering. How would they know?
They don't see me
I
suffering.
don't give a fuck if...
Please don't yell.
Hashtag Drag was right.
Of course I was. I mean, but it doesn't take a prophet to see this. She keeps doing it. She keeps doing it. If you just listen to her. Listen to her. Anytime that there's criticism, ouch, my art. Oh no, my fibro hurt. Shanny, why don't you actually get up and spend time with your fucking... Ouch! My cankle. It hurted. Oh, okay. Oh, well, shit. I guess, Shanny. That's not your fault.
If they call me lazy. My mom's been calling me lazy my whole life while I was like, Mom, I'm depressed. Mom, I'm always in pain.
There we go. There we go. Hello. So it's amazing. Some of you, most of you here, have jobs, have families, you have mental illnesses, you have pain, and y'all get the fuck up every other day and go do your goddamn job. Don't you? All of you have a living to make. But man, oh man, oh man. It's crazy how some of you can do it, but she can't. Weird. All of you can be adults, but Shanny can't. Why is that? And some of y'all just doing the bare minimum. Fuck it. Some of y'all doing the bare fucking minimum. Just to get by, just to do what you need to do. You're struggling. I get it. It happens. But you do it. That's the point. She can't even do that. The same person who's over here invalidating y'all's claims about the stuff that's going on with y'all can't even do the bare minimum of what some of y'all been doing for years. What I've done for years. I've gone to work depressed. Absolutely. Because I didn't have a personal fucking piggy bank to pull from. I actually had to work for what I have in life.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers cannot die.
Two Dice Dragon said, I was bedridden from depression for years, got up and did something about it. Exactly. Exactly. And that's the point that I'm making. That's the point that I'm making. Some of y'all can do the bare minimum just to survive because you have to. Right? And it sucks. Been there. Done that. But this person who is invalidating y'all's situations, your illnesses, your struggles, is sitting on her fucking ass all day, pretending that she's a celebrity, along with her manlet. And what have they gotten for it? He has to beg me for money for his penis fund. Well, hey, my man, you want that money, you better come talk to me. I sent him $2, by the way, if y'all didn't catch that. I sent him $1 for every inch of dick that he has.
Mom, I need to go to the doctor, and she never took me to the goddamn doctor. Until I was 23 years old and on my own, and I got diagnosed with it. So go fuck yourself, asshole. She doesn't think I have fibromyalgia because she doesn't know me, because she's never been in my life, because she's a bitch.
This is the same mother she wanted help from, by the way, for her perimenopausal situation. It's the same mother.
Fuck. My God. You're just raging at people, Shan. Do you understand that you're just raging?
I didn't live with my mother 2 years ago. God. I lived with my mother 2 years ago, apparently.
No, I don't think that's accurate at all.
I don't think that's accurate at all.
No, not from my recollections.
Please, you're lying. Go away.
Yeah, don't lie, please.
Go away. I think...
Okay, let's see if that is true. Should I have a video of her in Betty's house from 2 years ago? So this video right here is December 30th, 2020. So in 2018, was she living in Betty's place? So the one that I have, so you guys are close. This is Betty's house, by the way. This is one where she's actually talking about working. 2017. 2017, y'all close. It was about 3 years ago. Now, about 3 years ago. So, you're close. You're close.
Everyone knows where I was 2 years ago.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Shanny, I'm getting pizza from Marco's Pizza. Here, if you want to get something. Marco's Pizzeria.
Ugh.
Never had. I can't wait to try it. I'm hungry. I need food.
Oh, Jesus. Here, take this.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a pee.
Now, some of y'all, I know, commenting, she did live with Betty in 2018. I know. The video right there is at the ass end of 2017. But what point is Shanny trying to make here? She knows she lived with Betty. What was the point of this? What was the point? Because here's what y'all have to pay attention to. This video is December 30th, 2020. Shanny is not considering this to be 2020. In Shanny's mind, this is 2021. So when you talk about the time frame for Shanny, you have to adjust for her personal allotments, right? Because she can't contest that she lived with Betty. She can't do that. There's no way. There's an entire channel actually where a lot of her fucking videos. Hold on. There's a lot of videos on here where she's with Betty. Quite a few. I'm pulling up right now, as a matter of fact. Yep. Let's see. My content. Yep, that's toward the end of 2017. Men are dicks. Yep. In 2007. Ooh, man. This is one where she was still with Chris. Ooh. Yeah, so there's plenty of videos, if y'all know what I'm talking about here. Yeah, these videos here. Yeah, so those are videos that she was with Betty within the span of 2 or 3 years ago. Right.
All right. I got you covered.
And yes, I'm sorry I'm raging on people again. It's my fucking period. It's gonna happen.
All right.
Hormonal.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. I just like listening to you anyway, so.
I know, baby, and I'm sorry I'm being a fucking...
So, I'm going to let y'all listen to something for a second. I'll be right back. Check this shit out.
Oh my gosh. What world? I don't know. It says rotate device, but I don't want to rotate the device. I want the device to be... Oh, well. You guys are just going to have to get used to this. I don't know. Like, my face is like, this says rotate device. I don't want to rotate device. Screw you. I'll be this way. Oh, well. You guys can see me upside down. It's okay. I don't get what's going on. It's weird what's going on with my phone right now. Maybe that. I don't know. Can you see my face? I don't know. It seems dark. But oh my gosh. Chris is such a mother. Ooh, I just want to slap him so bad right now. So apparently he has the divorce papers for me to sign and everything, and he's being such a cock to me. Such a cock. He's saying there is nothing, the only thing real about me is my ego. I've apparently been whoring myself out. To who? Who? And first of all, where do I even get the time to have sex with anyone? Where do I even get time? I go to work, I come home, and I go on YouTube. That is my life. There ain't no man in my life. There's absolutely no man in my life. But yeah, he's trying to be all freaking dickish toward me. You know? I'm not the one who went off and freaking cheated. You know, I wasn't going to cheat on him. I was going to be a loyal wife forever toward him. And it's just, he's such a dick, he's such a cock, and I can't wait to just get rid of him. And, like, strip my name. Like, Dornbush? No. fuck that. My name is not going to be Dornbush. I'm going back to my maiden name. You know? Screw that. Screw that. Screw having that little German's, that sneaky little rat-faced German's name. Ugh. I want to get it off me so bad. Because he is a dick from hell. A dick from hell. And I'll say that straightforward to his face. He is a dick from hell. But I'm so close of getting a dissolution of marriage. So close where I can say, hey, I'm not married no more. And I'll tell you what will happen. There will be a horde of Christian men coming to me after that. A horde. And I'm happy about that. I am so happy that I'm going to have a man that's going to come into my life and sweep me off my feet and make me feel like I'm a woman again. And not feel like I'm thrown away fucking trash. You know, he even said it himself, you make more money than me. You will never, ever be able to get alimony from me because apparently, according to him, I have to be married to him for 8 years. So he wasted fucking 6 years of my fucking life. 6 years of my life thinking this man loved me and he cared for me. He wasted it all. And not only that, but he screwed up my children. And here I am, alone, with nobody. With nobody by my side. Where he can go skirt off into his relationship. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. A cheater will always be a cheater. He's going to either cheat on her or she going to cheat on him. And then they're going to get their right freaking medicine. And I hope they do. I hope God kicks them straight fucking in the teeth for this shit. Straight in the teeth. Because I never deserved any of this. Any of this. All I did was ever love that man and cherish that man. To be ignored and to be just completely taken apart as a human being. And it's not right. It's not right what he's done. It's not right what he's been doing. And he can go fuck himself. I don't care. I don't care. He can just go somewhere else in another world. I'll be fine. I'll have a man to love me. I'll have a man to be there for me. And you know what? Maybe I don't need a man. I don't know. Yeah, can I have, hello? Yeah, can I have two, let me see. 2 bean burritos and 2 things of those nachos and cheese. Yeah, and then a large Baja Blast. Oh wait. I also want those the 12-pack of those Cinnabon Delights. Absolutely not. Thank you. But anyway, I'm gonna be at work soon enough. But I mean, right now, I want to murder someone, and I know I'm not going to. I'm just saying.
It's a road job, man. I promise, man.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you for your help.
Oh. Thank you.
You want to talk to that?
No, thank you. But yeah, so apparently I'm going to be served these divorce papers. He just wants me to sign the dissolution and then it'll be over. But it's like, and no, I don't need the alimony. I don't want the alimony, to tell you the truth. I just want to kick him in the ass. I want him to feel the pain I'm feeling. I want him to get an ounce of that, but he's probably too high to even feel any amount of pain. Any amount of pain. You know, so he can go off to his woman who you can't decipher her tits from her stomach, who screwed so many men in front of him, so she can go have him, and he can go have her. I'll be just fine. Soon it will be all over. Soon it will be all over, and I don't have to stay here anymore than I have to be, because I don't want to stay here. Thank you. I will try my best. But I don't even know if I'm going to have a good day, to tell you the truth, because I am just so livid about everything that's going on right now. Just so livid and so pissed off at him. Because I've done nothing but take care of him. I've done nothing but love him. I've done nothing but be with him and support him. And then he's calling me fake and phony. Fake and phony, why? Why? I told you about everything that was going on. I told you my fucking feelings about Jason. And you were like, okay, you have these feelings for someone. I didn't fucking hide them like you were. Okay? I was perfectly honest. I have feelings for someone. I'm sorry, but nothing's going to happen to us because I'm going to just break it off. You know, and then my marriage just, he fucking ruined my life. And then, you know, I hate that motherfucker. I hate him so much. So much for the shit he's put me through. So much. And wasting my life like he has. Wasting my life like he has. You know, he took my 20s and just completely took them away from me. You know? Oh! The Lord avenge this man. Avenge him. I'm serious. I need some vengeance here. I really do. I'm not kidding. I need some vengeance here. He needs to know how bad it fucking hurt to be fucking dumped like that. I hope karma comes up and kicks him straight in the teeth. I really do. Because it's not fair. It's not fair. None of this is fair. Because he doesn't have any responsibilities. I have all the responsibilities of paying the bills, of doing this, of doing this, of doing this. And he left me with doing everything while he gets scot-free to do nothing. And be a little cocky asshole. I'm so sick of fucking men who do that shit to me. I am so sick of being screwed over by fucking men. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. So sick of it. And it hurts me. It hurts me beyond all belief. And he knows it hurts me. He knows it does. Ugh. I'm okay. I'm gonna be okay. I'm just really beyond pissed off right now. Beyond pissed off. You know, not a little pissed off, beyond pissed off. I am beyond pissed off. You know, because I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be nice to him. I was trying to be nice to him. You know, I didn't have to do anything that I did for him. I didn't have to do any of that shit for him. You know, I fucking endure years of being fucked for like 1 minute and then he's done. Years of that. I could, and had a man that could have lasted for a really long time. But no, instead, I chose him because he did this little fucking sympathy thing to me. It made me feel bad for him. Ugh. I'm so tired of feeling bad for men who don't deserve to be felt bad for. Really, they don't. They don't. They really don't. I'm gonna park here and I'm gonna eat because I need to eat because I have a long day ahead of me and I'm not looking forward to it because I really don't want to go to work in this fucking condition. But, you know, I have to. I have to work. Unlike him, he can go sit and go, you know, play I have no responsibility. I'm just gonna be a fucking kid for the rest of my life, playing video games and smoking cigarettes. Speaking of which, I am gonna smoke a cigarette right now, because the only good news I got today was the divorce papers are coming. Thank God for that. And I get paid. So I got paid today. So yay for me for getting paid for today. But I'm tired of it. I'm tired of men treating me like shit. I'm tired of them fucking ignoring me. I was married for almost 6 years with him. 6 years, I wasted my life with him. Wasted it. I didn't marry him. In all honesty, I did not marry him just for him to be like, 6 years later, be like, oh, I cheated on you with your best friend. Sorry, I'm gonna take everything from you. When I marry someone, it means for life for me. It means for life. Oh well, maybe third time's a charm. Maybe this will be the end-all that be-all. Oh, he knew. I think, in all honesty, I think he played me. I think he knew I was making a lot of money. I think he knew that I always had money in the marriage. I always did. And every time I got money, I spent everything on his fucking ass. Everything on his little spoiled fucking little boy fucking small dick ass.
Oh, y'all enjoy this? Y'all like this? The interesting perspective she has as the dissolution of her marriage comes to fruition. As she has that watershed moment that she no longer has someone to physically assault. So, wow. Sorry, the coffee ran through me. So, I figured I'd play that for y'all just for some context about what Shanny used to say. Now, some of y'all probably picked up on how interesting she prided herself in having employment and not sitting around smoking and doing nothing all day and playing video games. Anybody catch that? She took pride in the fact that she doesn't do that and that she is a productive member of society. I'm tripping over my own words because it's so fucking ironic now. What does she do now? She sits around, smokes, and plays video games all day. Oh, and as you can see, her breakfast there was enough to feed me throughout the day. I don't even eat that much. Now I'm a big motherfucker. Woo! So anyway.
You're not a horrible bitch at all, and
press X to doubt.
I just love you all the time. So. I know they are, but look, they're cool. We'll make it.
I hate them.
Don't hate them. They're just folks.
They're dick weasels.
Well, what? All right.
They hurt my feelings.
I'm sorry they hurt your feelings, Shanny.
I need a hug.
We'll give lots of hugs tonight. I can't wait to get
yelling in your ear. Please don't yell.
Adult kid once in a while is okay. All day, every day, no.
No, and that's right. There's a balance you have to strike.
Food. I got a white pizza with white sauce. Oh my god, and I got dipping sauces. I'm gonna be like Nikado. I can't wait for this. It's gonna be yummy and delicious food.
You're a good husband.
I like food. What?
You're a good husband.
You're a good wife, and I love you.
I love you.
I love you, honey.
I'm sorry, I'm hormonal.
That's fine. You're just fine, Shanny, okay?
what the fuck? That was come on. If you're gonna turn the waterworks, if we're gonna go through all the histrionics, make a little bit more believable than that. Just a little bit. Come on. I'm just hormonal. I love you. Really? Come on. A little bit. Shanny has actually done some really good crocodile tears, right? And at certain points, they've been believable. Now, of course, the question is, Drag, have you and others who've known her for a while, have you actually legitimately seen her cry and express emotion? Yes. Yes, she has. Absolutely. There's rare occasions when you will actually see her break down. And not this bullshit here. You will see it. There was a series of videos. Actually, I pulled up one of them earlier where she is sitting in her mom's place, Betty's place, and she is losing her fucking mind. I'm trying to find it. There was one. I want to say it was a Back to Roots. One of her Back to Roots. She actually did start like legitimately crying. You could actually see the tears this time. But there was another one because there's so many where she's just bullshitting. No, it's not the phone sex. When did I flirt? Not feeling well. My content. It might. No, I don't think it's in the so. I'm about to dig for it. There is a Back to Roots Part 36 on here, and it looks like she has been crying, but I had to look at it. It may be that one, but I'm not sure if it was 36. But I have seen her legitimately cry, and it's different. You don't see her, do the glance, right? When I call it the glance, when she's and so she has to check the live chat to see if people are going, "Are you okay, Shanny? Are you okay?" Because she'll immediately respond to it, and her whole tone will change. Like, you know, when you've been crying, you've been like people when you ugly cry, right? Your throat starts feeling a little weird. You can't really talk right. None of that. None of that at all. You don't even see tears on her face. She's just making the sounds, which she thinks she's supposed to sound like. And then she does the glance, and it's like, yep, there it is. Okay.
Oh my God, she cries, folks. That's how sweet she is. She's a sweet girl. Okay? She doesn't want to hurt no one. Hormones are pumping and all kinds of stuff.
Yet there are plenty of women who have plenty of hormonal issues during certain periods of time, and they don't do this. Plenty of other, women's out there that have to control themselves. How is it, women, that you control yourself? You manage to do it. You are victims to your endocrine system. It overrides your brains. You didn't know that? Your ovaries control your brain. Well, in some of y'all's cases, that is actually true, Janice, but it's for the vast majority of y'all, you're somehow able to gain some form of control, some semblance of discipline over yourselves, and resist the urge just to turn into a blubbering mess like Shanny every time she feels an emotion.
I can't see your chats, folks, sorry. So I'm freestyling it on the mic. Okay, I'm trying to actually tighten this mic up nice so that it doesn't fly all over the place for folks. You know, I'm trying to make it solid here, folks. I'm just trying to make a good show. Okay, I'm really trying here. All right, we're in good shape. This is not the correct. This is.
The fuck is that in the background?
This is not the correct bolt that belongs in here, and that's why this is happening. I ordered a replacement bolt, but I have not found it in my mail yet. So I am just waiting.
How would you? Can't you just go down to Home Depot and find a replacement?
Waiting for that, folks, to make this stand nice and sturdy. Okay? Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to like state for the record that it's like and this goes for Shanny too. I know it. We're just sick of liars.
Here we go. We're sick of liars. So, are we going to hear what the lies are and who's telling the lies? Let's see if we can get that, because I think that's the first step, right? If I say this person's lying about this, I'm going to identify who it is, identify what the lie is, and I'm going to present to you all evidence to make my case, right? Here's me substantiating my position that this person has some inaccurate information and that they are purposely trying to deceive you, because there's a difference between someone intentionally lying to deceive you and someone being mistaken about whatever the case is. The intention makes the difference. So that's a bit of a rougher burden, I would say. A bit of a rougher burden. So let's see if we can just get the basics out of the way before we even progress that far. What's the lie and who is purportedly spreading these lies?
Like, you can criticize us for fuck's sake. I don't know where these people got that Shanny or I are like, oh, you can't criticize us. You can't do that.
Okay, so we have the lie. That the lie is that you cannot criticize them, or they cannot receive criticism. And these people, I don't know who these people are, but these people are the ones that are spreading this. So where do you stand, Dragnauct? Well, I say that is actually the truth, that Rev cannot take criticism. So now it's my job. Now watch this, people, especially if you're new to my channel. I'm going to show you why I have that conclusion, right? What did I use to come to that conclusion rather than just making up shit or someone paying me to have a position on a topic because I have no scruples, like some people. So let's see. I have a bit of an example, a fairly recent example, as a matter of fact. Let's check it out. So someone decided to test this. Let me blow it up here so you guys can see. Right. All right, so above, this is a few days ago, and I've shown this before. Artie Frosty. So constructive criticism. First 45 seconds of your video is you just saying Jason avocados. Second, no one cares about the person eating, so put the food center stage, which he's doing a mukbang. That's in literally every mukbang video I've ever watched. Third, fix the lighting. It's really dark. If you're going to record in your room, clean up a bit. Hey, regards, Artie. So these are some pretty good pieces of information. Repeating the same thing for almost a minute is not how you get people's attention. That's stupid. People don't like repetitive nonsense. They're going to change the channel. They're going to go watch something else, go do something else. The center stage, as far as the food, that's just sort of a staple in every mukbang video, right? If you're going to be a trendsetter, you might want to have a little bit of clout first before you start trying to do that. So if you're going to enter this arena, if you're going to enter this field, then there are certain things that you do have to abide by, right? Just like me getting Streamlabs OBS instead of doing it on my phone. I can't even remember how I used to do it. It was shitty. It was terrible. So I had to adjust. All right, and that was at the behest of several people saying, hey, you really need to use the software if you're going to try and do this, right? Third, the lighting is really dark. If you don't have good lighting, people can't fucking see you. They're there to see the food. Again, that plays into the second point. So and clean your fucking room. No one should have to tell you that. No one should have to tell you to clean your room. It should be obvious, but it's Jason. They live in squalor. That's okay. So here's how this person, Jason, replies. That, so you guys can see it. Actually, I'm getting a lot of traction on views and followers, so you're full of shit. There's quite a few people that actually do care about me, loser. That's him accepting criticism. So now I want to ask you all. You listen to what Jason just said, that you can't criticize him. And you see here on the screen someone offering him constructive criticism. Does it look like Jason has accepted this constructive criticism? In your own words, do you think that Jason accepted this constructive criticism? Three pieces of constructive criticism. Because he just told us that he can. And in my humble opinion, this doesn't look anywhere close to him accepting constructive criticism. Not even remotely. As a matter of fact, it looks diametrically opposed to accepting constructive criticism. So I want to hear from you all, because he claims that this is a lie. And I think this is a pretty good example of that claim being validated. So let me read off. So Gregory Santiago says no. Okay. You don't think this is him accepting criticism? Okay. All right. So let's see what some other people have to say as the chat finally catches up, because there's a bit of a delay. Let's say Megan says absolutely not. Expatriate says no. Oh, okay. I'm so shocked. Because hey, Jason, I know you're still watching, Jason. You explain this. You explain it, Jason. Burnt Toast says no. Nobody even. What? Come on, Simps. You can weigh in as well. I want to hear from the Simps as well. Do you think this is Jason accepting constructive criticism? Feel free. Again, you can talk in my chat. John Michael says nope. Two Dice Dragon says nope. Nick James, hell nope. Honey Badger, nope. Yeah. So, yes, and by yes I mean no. So it doesn't appear as though Jason's accurate. So you have to ask yourself, at what point does Jason think that he's fooling people? At what point? Because it's quite clear. You could hear when people told him earlier that, man, your mic's low, you might want to turn it up. And he disregarded that just right out of hand without even checking anything. Without even checking a goddamn thing. And it is low. I can look at my mixer and tell that it's low. But it's funny because he wants to tell everyone what they should and should not believe when he is the farthest from reality himself.
Yeah, you're within your First Amendment right to criticize me all day. You can criticize me literally. That's what I'm saying. When you pass into criticism, into lies, and it goes into slander. We're talking slander, and sometimes it's in print, so it's libel. You're going to get sued. Game over.
So Artie Frosty, you telling him that his light's terrible, you're getting sued.
Over. That's it.
Like, these people want to see my...
Why?
I don't know. That's why they keep saying I've done this and I've done that.
What private records? Shanny? Hey, Shanny. What private records are they referring to?
My schooling records.
Why would they want to see such stupid shit? Why?
To prove that I went to college and graduated high school.
Oh! Why do they care, for fuck's sake?
The only reason people care is because Shanny makes statements about her educational background. That's it. The same way that Jason, you and Shanny want other people to reveal information about their life. Oh, by the way, it's also the same reason, Shanny and Rev, that you two have been seen paying for background check services. So you lose the ability to claim some sort of privacy when you actively do background searches on people to use it as leverage, because y'all are weak bitches, just like everybody else who needs to do shit like that, right? And as a form of intimidation, let me make it abundantly clear, as a form of intimidation, because those of you who've been watching me know good and goddamn well that shit don't work on me. That's why you all know where I live. You know where I go to school. You know that's Bay Area Boulevard. You know that fucking Armand Bayou's right there. And there's not a goddamn person who's going to do a fucking thing to me unless you're about that life and you want some here in Texas. Please, by all means, try me. But it shouldn't have to go there. But when you have people on the internet who are this sensitive to criticism, they have to use tactics like that. And then, but here's the fun part, when this stupid child shit of internet intimidation doesn't work, when it just does, it fails, because some of us have actually been through shit in life far worse than that, what do they have to go to? Well, I'm a victim. If someone is even kind of doing something that I'm doing to them, I'm a victim now. She's a victim. Okay, cool. But in this case, it's not even that serious. It's Shanny has said that her major in college was psychology, which could possibly be true. The only issue is that if you've seen how Shanny types, if you listen to the things that she said, they don't really comport to someone who is at least somewhat educated. It's really hard. I mean, just look at her Twitter for about 10 minutes. Not 5 minutes. I'd be hard-pressed to say if she actually passed English composition. I doubt she did. There's no way. There's no fucking way. Her grasp of the English language is beyond poor. But fine. They can fuck around and find out. Exactly, Krista. They can fuck around and find out. But, so, this is odd because I was a psychology major for quite some time. If you guys did not know that, I was that guy. And this is where I make fun of myself. When I first went to college, back 2007? Early 2007, late 2006, sometime around there. I started going to college, went to a community college. And I didn't know what I was going to do in college. So actually, it's a fun game. You guys guess. You guys guess what my very first major was at community college. That's already a hint right there. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So you guessed what I went to college for. If you guys have been around for years and you've heard the story, don't spoil it for the new people. Don't be a dick. But what do you think my major was before it became psychology? All right, so let's see. Oh, because I love interacting with new people. It's fun. Liberal arts. Ooh, no, not liberal arts. No, that's a good one. That is actually a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, I doubt she even got her GED. So David Anthony, the story from her mother is that she went to college to obtain her GED. Because remember, Shane was saying that her high school administrators and all that shit were fucking her. So you imagine that caused quite a bit of stir and she got kicked out. So she never formally finished high school. She tried to go back to college to get her GED and then continue on, but that fell through. Let me see. Okay. Philosophy, no, that's a good one. Communication, nope. Gender studies, nope. Real estate law, you're funny. Homemaking, nope. English, nope. Come on, no one's putting it. Come on. Criminal justice, nope. English lit, no. I actually failed English lit my first time through, believe it or not. Arts and craft, no, fuck you, no. Pimpology, you're funny. Lunatic studies, no. Sociology, nope. I was interested in that. That was going to be my second, if I didn't choose psychology. Nudism and media, no. Gender studies, no. Somebody said it. Computers, no. Concertless combat, no. Ice skating, nope. Reaganomics, nope. Basketball, nope. Major pot, nope. Whipping hamburgers, nope. Menthol cigarette expert, nope. Underwear model, nope. Nope. Gymnastics, oh, you're funny. Paralegal, nope. Dick style classes, yeah, I wish. Nope. Come on. Pretentious douchebag, no. I had to work on that for years. Mall walking, nope. Ballet, overweight coward classes, nope. Sandwich artist, oh, you're mean. Criminal justice, no. Come on. Hospital, no. Come on. Everybody, what is the typical, I don't know what I'm going to college for, so I'm going to take this major. Come on. No one said it yet. There we go. Who is it? Who's that? Donna Murphy, business administration. Somebody got it. Business administration. That was my first major in college. Yep. That's it. Yeah. So I took one psychology class and decided I wanted to switch majors to psychology. And yes, so that's what happened. That's what happened. So choking bitches. No, I had to master that art later. So yes, I like this game. I like this game. But it's so I get it, right? There is a fascination with psychology, and it always almost ends up being you're curious about your own mental state and the mental state of others and shit like that. And it's sort of a learning process. I had a passing interest that I said, you know what, let me develop this into something constructive. And so I did not have the mindset that I have now to actually go on to graduate school, because if you're going to do anything in the field of psychology, you have to have graduate level degrees, certifications. So I didn't have that discipline. So when I did transfer to a 4-year university, didn't go too well. But I gained valuable life experiences. And understood my limitations. That's something that people are afraid of. They're afraid to fail. They're afraid to fail. The path that I'm on right now is marked with failure. So rather than just saying, well, you know what, I'm just going to give up, I understood why I failed. I understood what I lacked. I didn't fear it. And if you have failures in your life, you have to sit back and ask yourself, because it's easy to point the finger at Shanny and Rev and go, these are some fucked up people. They are Jerry Springer on the internet. I will not deny that. But at what point were they sitting in the same position as some of you who watch them? And I think that that's very important that people take some time to not only acknowledge the mess that's Shanny and Rev, but then to also recognize that the same dysfunction that exists in their life also exists in your life and mine. It's gotten to a certain point to where it is incredibly toxic. All of us ingest some level of some toxic substance every single day. But do we dwell in it? Do we incorporate it and make it a part of our life? Or do we have a transient relationship with it? And I think that's what's important to recognize about Shanny and Rev. They fail to acknowledge where their limitations are. They fail to acknowledge their deficiencies. And so that's what's ultimately bad about them, is that they're living in this self-delusion that has caused them to be in a perpetual state of misery. It has nothing to do with anyone else. Do people find pleasure in that? Absolutely. There's quite a bit of schadenfreude involved in watching them. But at some point, you as the viewers have to realize that they are sitting right where you are at one point in time. Rev wasn't always like that. Shanny wasn't always like that. And so you have to figure out amongst yourselves, because I don't fucking know. I don't know any of you. Where did it go wrong? Where did this minor issue become something that's incredibly debilitating and life-altering?
Why do you care, folks? If you care about these things,
It's so fucking stupid.
you
to
have
care
mental
about that.
illness if you care that much about a person's whatever. You need to seek help, folks. Lithium is, hey, whatever you need to do.
But you serious have bad delusional.
All right, let me fix this.
Went to college and graduated high school.
Oh! Why do they care, for fuck's sake? Why do you care, folks? If you care about these things...
It's so fucking stupid.
You
to
have
care
mental
about that.
illness if you care that much about a person's whatever. You need to seek help, folks. Lithium is, hey, whatever you need to do.
But you serious have bad delusional,
Thinking.
thinking.
Yeah, delusional thinking is it. Wow, you hit the nail on the head, Shanny. Good job, that's it.
Thank you.
Delusional thinking.
Delusional thinking. Because people care about the inconsistent narrative that these two give, that makes you delusional. Okay.
It's like, oh my God, it's like poor Nancy. This is really why we have to have mercy on a lot of these people.
Yeah, they're delusional.
They are mentally not with it. They're not there.
No, they're not. Bless their hearts.
Yeah, exactly. That's how we have to start looking at it. And we have to take care of these people. And if they're in need, give them money and all of it. Just do the right thing.
Now, some of you who've been watching me for a little bit, and those of you who are new, you may not have heard me say this before, but it's something that I picked up about Jason. Because if you pay attention to people's behaviors, that's psychotic, even though I was literally trained to do that in the military. And it's just kind of natural for me to pay attention to people's behavior. What was the one thing that I said that I immediately picked up about Jason and his relationships with other people, especially new people? Who remembers what I said about that? Because I'm going to expound upon that here in a minute. But I want some of you who pay attention to what I say and my observations about people's behavior. What did I say specifically about Jason that he always does when there's an issue and when he is trying to, say, ingratiate himself with somebody new? What is the one thing he always tends to do? Or at least mentions that he's going to do? The hint is that he just said it, but who's been paying attention? Who's been paying attention? Because this is interact with the audience today. Because tomorrow I might just put it on members only mode and say fuck all y'all and talk to. How many people are members? I had to look at it. I don't know. 10, 20? I don't know. Let's see who says it first. Shit, I'm a composite of G-Man, Shanny, Rev, Werner, all those losers all in one. Only I don't make videos so Drag can't destroy me publicly. Fuck. We all have traits that are seen in some of them. All of us. Every last one of us. Some of the same criticism I gave Shanny, I give myself. Same thing with Rev. So we go. Finding Krista, he tries to buy them. He tries to buy them. Mr. United Money. They're transactional. That's a good one. That's a good one. Veal Money. Offer money. Grampy Lobster Money. Red Shot throw money at it. Suck dick. Mr. Give them money. Leverage. Let's see. Money. Buys friends with money. Use money as manipulation. Exactly. Y'all been paying attention. And you just heard it. If someone's in trouble, offer them money. Now, I have to ask you, why do you think that why in you guys' opinion, because I tell you what I think all the time. But this is something for you all. If my friend, so let me be very careful. If any of you have a friend, any of you, and your friend says, man, I'm not doing well at work, I'm not doing well at school, I'm just feeling lost, and I felt the need to sort of reach out. Is your first reaction is to just give them money? Is that your instinct? Because I can tell you from personal experience that if I'm in tune with somebody that I know is in need, I'm in tune with what they may lack in that moment. Maybe they just need affirmation. The vast majority of people just want some affirmation, just even a little bit, because they may not have gotten it growing up. They may have been working their ass off, and they may be going through a depressive stuff. They could be anything, literally anything. But why is it the first instinct is to throw money? Because that sort of thing doesn't work with me. And my in-laws know that. My parents know that. People who know me know that that's not. Buying me lobster biscuits is a bit different. But just throwing money at me never works. Because that's, like somebody said earlier, that's transactional. That's not what I want. So, why would you have that mentality if somebody is in need? Well, how do you know what they're in need of? How do you know that money is what's going to fix what's wrong with them? If Jason were to say, if there's somebody in need, I'm going to see how I can fix it, and money may not be an object. If he had said that, I would have been on board with that. That would have been a bit better than, well, give them money. Because that tells you right there the extent of his interaction with them. He's not really interested in understanding who they are and what's wrong with them as a person. It's only that he can use what he didn't fucking earn in the first place to try and mend that fence. Well, cool. But what sort of relationship are you building with that other person if that's your instinct? Then we get to the fallout with Jason. And anytime you hear him have a little bit of even just a small spat with somebody, what's one of the first things that he mentions? I gave that person money. One of the first things he mentions. And it's not a surprise. He begins the relationship with throwing money at it, and he ends the relationship by mentioning said money. And that's it. And he wonders why he doesn't have any dependable people in his life. He wonders why. You will hear him wonder why I have no friends. Because his relationship, as called relationships, are a transaction to him, purely transactional to him. There's transactions that occur in relationships, obviously, but for Rev, it's just that. It's just a transaction to him. This is easy as transferring money from a Cash App to a PayPal. That's it. That's it. And that's the problem with Rev. That is one of the major issues. And if I'm to be completely honest with him, so some of you have mentioned, some of you have heard that he wants to be my friend desperately. That's one of the reasons I will never, ever in my life seek friendship from that person. I don't like those type of people. It's less to do with Rev. Because let me be honest, I've been around G-Man. This G-Man's threatened me for years, and I'd be a hypocrite if I said I wouldn't give Rev at least an opportunity to be around me. I'd be a hypocrite. So I can't say that. But one of the major issues I have is that I want nothing from him ever in life. Because that's his mentality. The guys that I have met online, that I am friends with, Scientist Sam, Xavier, also known as Shadow Hunting, we don't have that type of relationship. We get stuff from one another, but our relationship isn't about who can buy who what. That's all Rev's relationships is. Him trying to satisfy the people's needs by purchasing them things. He can buy you integrity. He can buy you this and buy you that. And that's it. And he wonders why they won't stay around. People want something a bit more fulfilling. He wonders why Shanny is the way that she is. To him, at least. She's going to be herself, her mess. But their relationship, it's a pay-to-win model. So, take me for who I am. So, I want to know what Shanny means by it, because if I sort of parse out what she's saying here in the context of what she's been previously saying, I don't like what I'm hearing. But I want to wait for her to expound upon this a bit more, because I have some feedback on this.
Stop. But maybe they are that delusional. They think this stuff is true. Maybe they've been in rooms with each other
Shanny,
and fed each other's bullshit shit for so long that they're actually delusional.
That's impossible to be that delusional.
It's not muted anymore.
So, honey.
Oh my god.
It's called mob mentality.
Well, I know
it's real.
Of course it is, and I know what you're speaking of. I'm not saying you're wrong on mob mentality. Hi, son. We love you. He's a good son. Wow. Good one. Really good. Yep. Doug did a good job.
They've been in rooms about me and just take.
And if they're in need, give them money and all.
Yeah, I'll play it back.
Just do the right thing. Oh, because they're human beings.
Listen.
I just hope they just stop with the stupid bullshit. And trying to do this you're this and you're that about me and just take me for who I am.
Yeah, and just...
Yeah, the this and the that about me and take me for who I am. Now, again, that's what I was referring to about as far as how do you parse that? Because some people will take sound clips from others and parse it the way that they want to because, well, they need to change the context. But then not everyone has an IQ below 60 and can see through that. And they don't have to read between the lines because there are no lines to read between when the context is clear and these statements are overt. That only works when there are covert statements that are implied, right? So it requires a little bit of an education, a little bit of an understanding of how English works and not being stupid, right? So for Shanny here, she's not very good at, let's say, figurative language. She's not she's not well versed in that. Well, she's not very versed in a lot of things. So I'd rather her expound upon this a bit more, so we can sort of see where she's getting at.
Yep.
But it sounds like she just wants you to believe what she says about her, which that's a no.
He did.
It's good stuff. Yeah, you got good songs.
William?
You okay, Will? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I love you. Oh,
We
you were
love you,
getting
son.
Gavin.
You were getting Gabby, Kai Cats? Oh, okay.
Do you want us to spend time with you?
You okay?
Are
You
you
okay?
sure?
You sure?
Okay.
Okay.
I love you.
We look.
Yeah, this is so as a parent, this is incredibly performative. I just every parent out there is like, really? Like, come on now. Do you want us to spend time with you? Why? So what? Do you want us to spend time with you? Now imagine if I asked my wife, do you want me to spend time with you? It's sort of implied by our relationship that we would spend time with one another at certain points, right? You have a structure of sorts. Hey, on Sundays, I'll give you a perfect example. Every, I think actually Saturday morning, me and my mother, when it was just us, would go to Waffle House. That's the time we spend together. She never had to come in my room. Hey, do you want to spend time together? Like it's some wonderful new thing that you're introducing. Hey, you want to try this new pie? Hey, I go into the dealership to try out a new car. You want to come along? That's the way that it's posed. If I want to spend time with my son, I say, hey, get your shit on, little man. We're gonna go for a ride. That's it. That's really what it is. I say, hey, little mama, let me tell you how I'm doing. Okay, I'm just kidding. I don't talk to her like that. So I say, hey, dear wife, you wanna go for a ride? We're going to your favorite place, Target. Right? That sounds more natural than, hey, dear, you want me to spend time with you? She looked at me fucking stupid. Hey, our kids are great. Oh shit, I should probably offer to spend some time with them. Hey, how about we spend some of that? What do they call it? Quality time together. Yeah, like, come on. This is so performative. Stop it. People see through that. Just, oh my god. Oh my god. It's just, if you already don't have the structure put in place to spend time with someone, then you need to stay shit like that.
Love you, son. You're great.
My baby.
Yeah, he's amazing. I wish he were my jeans. You know.
I wish he were my jeans.
He's really cool.
I wish I spawned him.
Oh, look at someone's filming in progress because we're talking.
Okay, filming in progress. Okay. Okay, so if you don't know the filming in progress, the filming in progress reference, the reason a lot of us are just rolling our eyes at this is because when they were doing OnlyFans, you would hear the kids outside the door, hey, we're hungry. So before they decided to get nasty at night and film each other doing nasty shit, they had no idea. Kids could be playing in the toilet, doesn't matter. Kids could be ran away, have no idea. So if me and my wife want to get down and do something nasty, or we want to go somewhere, we want to do anything where we need solitude, what's the first thing you're supposed to do? Parents, people with kids, you go and check on the kids. Hey, you good? You got something to eat? You hungry? You hungry? Want a Hot Pocket? What's going on? Don't play in that toilet. You make sure that the kids are good before you do you place the children before yourself. It's not a foreign fucking concept. It's so they won't mess with you later, especially if you're getting down and dirty. Like, it's not rocket science, but if you don't already put kids first, then now this you try to walk through the motions, and it's sad. The kids look, I'm fucking fine, man. I'm just gonna play with the cat. Leave me alone. So it is. You call it grandparents, exactly. So it's interesting here because now someone's reminding them, y'all weren't doing this earlier. When we saw y'all early in the year and y'all were getting hot, down, and nasty, and the kids actually did want attention, you told them filming in progress. That's literally what they said, filming in progress. And kids to fuck off. Not figuratively, told the kids to fuck off. But now, all of a sudden, now, all the kids are so great. They're kids are number one. Behavior doesn't match. Why earlier in the year you told them filming in progress and they can go do their own thing and you weren't concerned? You just want them to leave you alone. Now when you're live, hey, again, hey, let's try and do something. Maybe they improve. Maybe I'm just looking at this as the wrong way. But somebody in that chat remembers. Somebody in that chat probably also remembers when Shanny listed off her most favoriteest things in the world that she can't live without, and the kids didn't make the list. Again, a pattern of behavior, inconsistencies.
Can I get a witness that Sabella is an absolute psychopath?
For a blind person, she sure knows how to film shit.
Oh my god, what are you talking about? Okay, I guess
I think
she
she
does.
said, honestly, I think she said she was blind to gain sympathy of others, and I can't gain sympathy for her at all for anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Give me just a second. Alright. Y'all want some more of that stuff I was playing earlier? Got this. Give me just a second.
Damn. Oh well, I'm gonna have the papers. They're gonna be signed and delivered, and I'm telling you, folks, as soon as that paper is signed, there is going to be a horde of Christian men
We locked the
trying
kids
to
in
be
their
like,
room and put
marry
a new
me.
roll of toilet paper beside
I
the
will love
heat
you to
vent.
death. And then there's this like little group of Christians that really get on my nerves, saying I shouldn't have a divorce. I should try to save the marriage. How do you save a marriage when someone's not intending to keep it? I mean, I was willing to even forgive him over sleeping with Angel. Forgive him and stay in the marriage. Not for my sake, but for God's sake. Chris is a bitch. That's what he is. He's a bitch. He's a little boy fucking bitch. And that's all he's ever gonna be, is a little boy fucking bitch. And she can go have Mr. Minuteman, who doesn't last ever, who doesn't like doing any foreplay. She can go have him. She can spend how much time she can with him, and then eventually she's gonna dump him or cheat on him or something like that, because she's not gonna stand very long for bad sex. I know that girl. Once the sex is gone, she's gone. That's pretty much how it is with that bitch. I've seen it. Me, I stick by my man, even though he's not giving me any. Like, fuck. You know, before he even cheated, he should have just been like, hey, I'm getting divorced. Before he even cheated, he should have done that. Not drag me along all these months and put me at risk for diseases because she's a whore. And that's the damn truth of everything. That is the damn truth. And then there's these other guys who say they love me and they give me money. They give me money. They give me all these mixed signals. You're beautiful. You're sexy. You're all this shit. And then, you know, some of you may know who I'm speaking of. And then it's like, it's just sheer silence. Like,
No, like seriously, when I'm sick of someone and I'm tired of their bullshit, I'm tired of their fucking bullshit. And I'm tired of this particular guy's bullshit right now and him teasing the fuck out of me. Fuck that shit. I ain't gonna be teased. You want this? You're gonna have to go and get it. Because I have way too much self-respect for myself than to constantly want to be with a man who will not take action. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I mean, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of these fucking games that these motherfuckers play. It's enough. It's enough. And then at the same time, and I'm not the only Christian woman who's going through this right now. There are several Christian women, believe it or not, that are going through the same damn thing. The same damn thing. And it's hurting them. It's hurting them horribly because you have this doubt and you have this conflict, this conviction. Like, what am I supposed to do with my life? I don't want to be alone for the rest of my life. I'm only 33. I'm almost 34, and I don't want to be alone for the rest of my life. Are you kidding me? I'm still young. I still have things in life I want to do with my life. Things I wasn't allowed to do when I was married to Chris because I had to take care of him. I had to take care of him. I couldn't travel or anything with this guy because he wanted to stay at home all time and smoke his cigarettes and his pot while ignoring those two beautiful kids of mine. What a fucking cock. What a cock. So I'm done. I'm done. He wants the fucking divorce, fine. Have the fucking divorce. Shove it up your fucking asshole. But you know what? Eventually, karma is gonna come back, kick you straight in the teeth, and you're gonna get everything you deserve. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Alright, we're back. Hope y'all enjoy these blasts from the past. Alright, so I think they're still pretty low, so let me turn this shit up. Alright, let's see.
Like all the time she fooled me and pretended to be my friend just to feed information back to my mother. Like, I can't feel bad for you. Yeah. Like, you know what you are, Sabella? You know what you are, Sabella? You're Paul on the road of Damascus, and you killed so many fucking Christians that God blinded you until you see and realize the error of your way.
So if you're not used to Shanny saying stuff like this, anytime anybody who criticizes Shanny has some illness or disorder befall them, she takes credit for it because this is what a nice, wonderful Christian woman does. So when her mother had a heart condition, her mother has cardiomyopathy, Shanny took credit for that. Right? So when there's two people, and thank you, somebody to correct me, it wasn't Jade, it was Trevor and Mo the Pagan. Not the Trevor you guys see in chat, obviously, but there was another Trevor that existed on Google Plus, and Mo the Pagan, who died of complications of cancer. Shanny took credit for both of their deaths because they dared criticize her. But this is the wonderful person people defending, right? So now we have, yet again, somebody who's had issues, medical issues, that's robbing them of their sight. Shanny's taking credit for that. This is something that she is glorifying because that's what a decent person does. So it's interesting that she is the victim, but then she's also, I guess she finds her own form of schadenfreude in other people's misfortune. Okay, cool. I guess we're all just shit people.
And you finally make peace with the people you killed. That's who you are, Sabella. So maybe you'll regain your sight, Sabella, If you start treating your brother...
Okay, so she is now really fucking loud.
brothers and sisters in Christ with respect.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Just a thing, just something to think about, Sabella.
Oh my god, I agree with that, Shanny. That was well said.
Thank you.
It was very well said.
Very well said.
Oh my god, I love this EOS camera.
So I have to ask, if people find out Shanny has gout, and based on the stuff that you've seen Shanny do and say, should it be acceptable to go, gotcha, bitch? There you go. That's from me to you, right? That you got the gout now. You got the king's disease. Compliments of yours truly. Should people then do that? Should that be an acceptable practice, since Shanny has done this quite a few times? Should that be acceptable? If I'm wrong for pointing out that that's really distasteful, then let me know. I want to know. I'm
just taking shots, folks.
Go away, fake Amanda Breck. Amanda Breck don't talk like you.
No, you're a bad impersonator. You can't do him. I could fucking do Amanda Breck for you in a second.
Jesus fuck, it's glue.
It's fucking glue? No, you...
Hey, glue.
Don't impersonate people for fuck's
Nah, how you doing, glue?
This is horseshit.
How you doing, honey?
Hey.
It's been a while since we've talked.
Oh, boy.
I'd love to talk to you in your trollish ways. Yeah, how is a blind person reading any typing in chat?
Okay, there's a difference between being legally blind and being, like, completely fucking blind. There's a difference, right? Again, the person who spent so many years in the medical profession somehow doesn't know the difference. That, again, little odd things like that. It doesn't take a genius to know about what legal blindness is.
Exactly.
It's so sweet.
Exactly.
Oh.
I'm great. Awesome Christmas. That's awesome, Glue. Did you get married?
Glue.
Did you get married to your girl, Glue? Because I hope you did, because I'd be so happy for that.
Yeah, would you?
Yeah.
She's talking about, well, they're both talking about someone named Gluteus Illuminatus. Smartass. So, that's somebody who, like myself, existed way back during the Google Plus days. And we all interacted with Shanny. He'd make parody videos of people, yada, yada. That's who she's talking to in the chat. So he's in these chat. He watches all this shit, too. And she's still the same train wreck as, well, we've all known her to be. And so now she's playing catch-up. Just like when she talks to Raw. Same, again, we're all from way back when, years and years and years ago.
I wish Glute the best.
Okay.
The good old days. Laugh out loud.
Yeah, I guess so.
Ah, Glue, I love you.
It's the good old days, folks. Don't you just love it?
We're all reuniting for some fucked up reason.
Harassment.
I know.
You feel horrible.
Harassment.
Suicidal. It's amazing, isn't it?
I know, right?
Good times, folks. Do you understand how great that is to want to kill yourself? People make you want to kill yourself. Yeah, that's great. Good memories with glue. Absolutely, folks. Oh my God.
Weird memories, because Glute was giving you guys the same sort of feedback that a lot of people give you now, so I'm not really sure what's changed. I guess it's just nice to see him again. Cool. Okay, cool. But again, a lot of the feedback that he would give you resembles the feedback that you're getting now. So it's odd. But then again, it's Shanny. It's Shanny.
God, I'm gonna vomit. What?
Why did you yell?
I can't handle this. So dumb.
I know they're dumb. I keep seeing your ass, dear.
Sorry about that. Sorry. I apologize.
I don't care what anyone says. Shanny is the best ever because she makes me feel normal. Thank you.
Praise God for that. That's amazing.
Thank you. You are normal.
That's not a compliment, Shanny.
Normal.
Yeah, you're normal.
I'm normal too. I'm just not accepted in society like you are because we don't think like they do. Well, you know what? They should start accepting us in society because there's more of us now. Because, you know, it's genetic.
Shit happened. Oh.
Shanny, you want me to show Rev the pics you sent me?
Uh-oh.
What pics?
What pics? Hey, pics.
What pics did I send you, Tragic?
Uh-oh, okay. Oh, is that a fake Tragic?
I think so.
Fake.
What pics I sent you, boy?
What?
Ooh.
Bruh.
That's nasty. I'm pretty sure it can't be anything worse than what's on Twitter right now. It honestly can't.
Mm-hmm.
I no longer have to cry about not being accepted. Thank you. See? You know what pics.
Oh my god.
Do I? What pics?
Uh-oh. Man. Oh my god. They'll go as far as this.
I know, right?
To fake a fucking account.
And say, you sent me pics.
Look at those pics, yo. I got pics. Really?
I sent a lot of people pics. Why do you think that would bother my husband if we did pornography together?
Well, hold on for a second. Hold on. Wait, what? That's interesting. You sent a lot of people pics. Why would that bother my husband if we did pornography together? Okay, I see to some degree. Hey, you know, why would there be an issue with other men seeing me naked if we did porn, right? Obviously, if we did porn, none of us have an issue with that. I get that part. Like, I see the point that she's trying to make. But what's bothering me here is the way that it's phrased. Because it almost sounds like she acknowledges that she did, in fact, send pics to Tragic. That's what it sounds like. And she's saying, well, it's not a big deal. Even if that is the right Tragic. Okay, whatever. We did porn, so who cares? That's honestly how it sounds. So it sounds like she's been sending some nasty pictures to Tragic. Now, I paid money to see Tragic's face once he saw him. But that's what it sounds like to me. Well, let's see. Maybe I'm wrong.
Shanny is a fat whale. Okay. Shanny is a cow. Moo, moo, moo. Shanny is nasty.
Drunk Batman bullshit. Wow, that's really fucking intelligent. Alright.
Did it take 2 IQ points to put that together, sir?
Probably.
Man, this IQ comments. I wonder. It's a little interesting that she's using IQ points as a pejorative. I wonder where she got that from.
They had an OnlyFans. I don't think he would care. Just saying. Exactly. And all these people going around saying I'm flirting with men. It's called marketing. Marketing.
Marketing.
Shanny and Rev are out of money. No, we're not.
We're getting there.
That's right.
We're getting there.
I'm fat too. Amen on that. Shanny and Rev are life failures. Maybe so. But what are you?
What are you? How are you doing?
Not a failure, I guess.
I'm a BBW too. No shame here. Exactly. We beautiful.
Okay. 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 There's BBW and there's SSBBW. There's a reason why those categories exist. No, Shanny, you are not a BBW. So you've progressed into the other category. No, ma'am.
And men love us. Men like how BBWs feel better than fucking skinny bitches anyway.
Follow me on Twitter, Jason Avocado. At Jason Avocado.
Rev is leaving Shanny.
No, I'm not. Go follow me on Twitter, at Jason Avocado. Thanks, folks. 420.
Shanny will be alone. Shanny will be on the street. Rev will be broke.
That's not true.
Listen to the world. We want to get back together. We are not done yet. No one wants you.
Please, Jesus, help me. I can't take it.
Look at this abusive words, bros. Thank you, Johnny Mischief. Big girls need loving too, bro. Don't discriminate.
Big girls are the shit.
Rev is in Jules' DMs. Oh, it's Jules.
Oh my god. For fuck's sake.
See, I told you not to talk to her because she's gonna post it to everyone.
Alright, fine. I learned my lesson. Whatever.
I told you.
I don't care.
Rev, she's being nice.
Well, I was just being nice to her. So whatever. I was just being nice to Jules, man.
It's coming.
I was just being nice to her, and if I'm nice enough, she'll give me the pussy. I'm just kidding. You wouldn't say that.
Oh, it's coming. Video proof is coming.
No, I know. I did talk to her, yeah. I showed you. Jesus fuck.
We will see what nice is. Rev is looking.
Oh my god. This is psychotic.
Rev is making backup plans, Shanny.
Oh my god.
That's actually a good. I mean, that, obviously people just here fucking with him, but I wonder if he is, but I doubt it. If you honestly ask my opinion, I don't think so. And here's why. I don't think he has a plan for the inevitable, expenditure, a complete expenditure of all of his funds. I don't think he has a backup plan for that. So I don't think he has a backup plan for his relationship. I don't think that's how he lives his life. Just in general, by having sort of plan A, plan B, plan C. I think he just does. And then he's just sort of always been okay. And so he'll just he'll keep presuming that he'll just be okay if he just doesn't think about it.
We could do it here live. Review my messages. Shanny.
Rev is getting ready to move on.
No, I'm not. Here you go. Here's every Oh, fuck. Does it work? Now she's Grenade Queen. Grenade Queen. Where are my messages? Oh my fucking god. Where's my fucking messages? Notifications, invite gift.
Yeah, she's reading the comments from the live chat.
There, yeah, it's up there. There we go. I blocked her, so the fucking messages are... Look.
I blocked... Oh, the messages are gone because you blocked her.
I mean, I could unblock her so you could see it. That's up to you.
Shanny doesn't want to see the proof that will wreck her relationship. I already saw what was being talked about in Jules' fucking DMs anyway.
Yeah, you did. Because I showed you everything.
Taco Bell.
And I warned him about it.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So go ahead, honey.
She said you should stop that, Jason, and my wife was right.
I told you.
You were right. Hey. She came to me on Smule.
That's right. Men want that behind.
Please don't.
Yelling in your ear.
Please don't yell.
If there is one thing that is proven, it is that Jason has no financial foresight.
Bingo.
They can rub on.
I love it.
Real lesbians like Jason love BBWs like Shanny.
Yeah, that's right. That's correct.
It's just like crazy what these people say, dude.
I know.
It's nuts.
Psychotic, actually.
I got your back, Tammy. You fine.
Tammy's cool.
Shanny, you are right. No one loves you. My God, why are you so abusive?
Well, that's what Shanny herself has said numerous times. In fact, she said it on Twitter more than once. I have one example on my fucking community tab where she said that. So, if someone else says it, it's
Shanny,
abusive.
you will always be alone.
That's...
All right, I need to turn off my cam for a bit, folks. All right. Actually, let me keep the Jason stuff up. And let me close that area. All right.
Your mother.
But you will always have the trolls.
Didn't your mother always say you're always going to be alone?
Yeah.
That's your mother.
We will never leave you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I believe that, actually.
Yeah, I believe that, too.
We will be with you forever. Yeah, I know. You're crazy.
You're demonic.
And obsessive. Kind of gets that. We will follow you to the ends of the earth.
Wow.
Wow, they're so fucking weird and demonic.
It's demonic.
It really is. Fucking psycho. Even in 6 months when you are homeless.
6 months, huh? They prophesying?
You have nothing. Okay?
6 months. Is there Lisa?
We have very little left, that's true.
Without Jason, you have nothing. Yeah, but I have the experience to get something.
What does that mean?
Jason is leaving.
No, I'm not.
Whoever's saying that's fucked up, you're playing on her abandonment issues. You're mean. Well, I got a question. If Shanny has, I guess, the experience, as she calls it, to get somewhere, why couldn't she do that after she got removed from her parents' place? Why did she call Jason and beg him for money so he could pay the hotel bill? Why did she then go from that hotel directly to living with Jason if she could survive on her own? I mean, that's because if you just got divorced, I mean, I'm not sure why you would jump right back into another relationship with someone that quickly, because that was a quick turnaround. And they have the videos of her chatting up Scott, Positively Godless, Jason, and there's actually, I think, 2 other dudes too. So, live your whole life, fine, but don't also then say, well, I can make it on my own, when it's clear you didn't. In fact, you were still chatting up Jason with what kind of sparked the divorce in the first place. You were actually, Shanny, if you want to go there, while you weren't working, chatting up Jason, having him pay y'all's electric bill. Don't think folks forgot about that.
Jason is talking to other women.
Yeah, which I showed my wife. Like, I can't engage in the mental illness anymore. I want to play like Cyberpunk or something.
Yeah.
Shanny will let him play Cyberpunk.
Can we get off this thing and make our bed and relax for the night?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do that because you guys are just fucking weird.
Please clean the ceiling fan.
Just like Chris, he will find someone thinner and prettier.
Oh my god.
And boring. Let's not forget.
How does she? Okay, I've seen the chick, and she is a lot thinner. She is a lot prettier. That is true. But I'm curious. I've never spoken to the chick. I've only seen pictures of her. I've only talked to Chris a little bit about her. And I mean, he didn't indicate that she was boring at all. But how would Shanny know this chick's personality that she's never met? And why is she keeping tabs on her ex-husband's flings?
Forget she's fucking boring and a horrible worker who's lazy and sits on her fucking ass while old people need to be fucking fed, and she sits on her ass eating instead of helping the old people.
Okay, again, this is interesting because Shanny, that's what you did actually. Part of the reason why you got fired from when you were helping old people. Like, it's just the projection here, Shanny, is hilarious. That chick, I mean, she really doesn't have a fat ass. She's actually quite skinny, almost as skinny as Chris. So, again, how do you know anything about this chick at all? Unless you've been stalking her.
That's who Chris chose.
Fuck, that's pretty bad, folks. Jesus
A fucking lazy twit who takes advantage of old people so she can sit down and eat. Because you know why? I was her supervisor and the one who trained her.
So hold on for a second. So you know this chick because you were her supervisor, supposedly, and you train her, but you got fired, and she's still there. So if I had to, if all right, I'm just like none of this makes any sense at all. None of it makes any sense. She's not even saying the chick's name.
Vicious shit.
Anyway.
Vicious shit.
And she's not gorgeous. She has a unibrow.
She has a unibrow. Holy fuck.
She does have a unibrow. She has to shave that shit.
Oh my god, shave that shit for fuck's sake. Help Shanny out, folks. You gotta shave that shit. Shanny, you're hilarious.
That's a lie. Shanny has never held a supervisor position. How do you know?
Who the fuck is that?
Fake Becky.
Oh, shit.
You are 600 pounds.
Oh my god.
I weigh more. Apparently, I weigh more than Chantel and Amberlynn Reed. I look like it too, apparently. Okay.
This is insane.
Rev is disgusted by you.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Rev wants someone who isn't disgusting. Jesus Christ, dude.
Why is she reading all this off?
It has to be bots.
Yeah.
So why would bots know your name and know the insults that play upon your insecurities? I don't. So people. I mean, this is some great AI.
Because they don't say anything productive.
Well.
Rev needs freedom. He has freedom.
This is horse shit. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I think we need to define
Go
freedom.
away.
Well. For the time that we had that was good together, I love you folks. Good night. And Godspeed and good luck. We love you. Jesus bless you. But trolls are just rough.
Yeah.
I don't understand why the trolling has to persist. And it's so hateful. Like, I mean, it's extremely hateful. I mean, I want you to go back and look at some of the things you've typed. Some of these people.
Like everything I say I do is invalidated.
Well, that's true. But they've always done that to you. And I don't think that's ever going to change, the invalidation. Because that's like training for your... It's like your mother trained these people of how to trigger you the worst. Folks, I'm eating mini M&Ms, and I've never had them before. I never had them before. I try like 3 handfuls, and like, wow.
Okay, this is exciting. Awesome. Anyway, so we're going to finally bring this to a close. This is painful. So I'm actually going to do something that people have been wanting me to do. Let's talk about G-Man. Let's talk about G-Man. So some of y'all have heard this guy's name. Some of y'all caught wind and finally found him. I've been avoiding talking about him for quite some time to prove the point that I have to prove to people every year because we got new people. It's fine. But it's always a, sort of a struggle to catch people up on the many, many years I've been dealing with this idiot who's pining for my attention. So in order to sort of get you the quick and dirty about sort of who this guy is, let me just play this video. And I'm probably going to play the rest of it later, but just let this sink in. Let it sink in. Shout out to Laura. Laura is somebody who's been dealing with G-Man for quite a number of years. Laura made a compilation of a particular event that occurred around August 2018. Enjoy.
Dragnaught, hold on a minute. If Dragnaught does not do something about that video on his YouTube channel, you guys about to learn some things about Dragnaught. You guys about to learn some things about Hannah, Redline, and I don't care how mad they get at me. You get mad at this guy. Okay? I know Redline's real name. I know what Hannah looks like, and all of you are about to know what she looks like too. On camera. If it's okay for you to use my real name, then it's okay for me to use your real name. And guess what? I can delete this afterward just like you can, Dragnaught. Now you want to play with me? You got 3 minutes. That's all I got to say. And I'm gonna start off with Hannah. I'm gonna start off with Hannah.
Oh, okay. Man, someone's upset. Someone's mad. Yeah. It's on. Wait, we know why. Like, really? This is so.
So anyway, he's still over there poking fun at about it, thinking it's okay to dot drop people. Hannah Zubby, your name's going on here today, and everyone's going to know what you look like. You're going to be the very first one. Then after that, he'll start taking things seriously. Then Redline, you're next, dude. You're not playing with these people. Let me go back over there and see my name still in that title. I'm sick and tired of these people. Then we're going to get JD Kane and the rest of these guys. All right? So let me just get my memory chip here so I can show you guys how this girl looks. All right? Give me a second here. I have to take out my old memory card in this thing first before I can do that. Just give me a second here. Now, if you want to know Hannah's real name, you're about to get it. And Redlines as well. Okay? If I go back on that channel and he's laughing about this and no title has changed, he has not agreed to do it, you know what's going to happen. And then that's it. You guys ain't going to respect my privacy. I don't see the point of respecting his. I can go on Facebook and I can show you some things about Dragnaught too. I have no problem with that. And I can also show you what I found out about him as well too. No biggie. We're not going to respect each other's privacy. Then you know what? Enough's enough. I'm tired of this. Nobody's information on here is safe no more. Just give me a second here.
No biggie. Then do it to me.
Respect each other's privacy. Then you know what? Enough's enough. I'm tired of this.
I don't respect nothing about you. I don't respect nothing about you.
Just give me a second here to find my memory card.
Am I trying to hide something for like the 30 of y'all that have me on Facebook? Is there something that he has that y'all don't have access to? Like, a fucking idiot. He's fucking stupid.
So anyway, guys, if you want to know who Hannah Zubby is,
you sound fucking stupid.
Yeah, not as stupid as you're gonna look, and as angry as people are gonna be at you soon. So if you want to know who Hannah Zubby is and what her real name is, I'm pretty sure somebody's already putting her real name in the live chat right now. All they want, I'm pretty sure they're doing that right now. But you know what? That's not gonna stop me anyway. Okay, I'm also gonna tell you guys where Hannah lives at too. So just give me a second here, okay? Oh, and not just Hannah. Not just them. I'm going to do it to Minstar and everybody else on here until I get some respect on here regarding my privacy. You guys are calling my job. Now you guys are putting my name in the title of your videos. You want to play with me? We're going to play. Period. And I got proof that Boom is a pedophile. I got the phone call where he's talking to a little child. You want to play with me? We're going to play. Period. No, nobody contact me later saying, G-Man, you're a I don't want to hear that. And Dragnaught, I'm flagging that YouTube channel later because I know you're going to keep the title up there. He's laughing. Listen, guys, I'm justified. I'm justified. Listen to him.
I don't negotiate with terrorists.
Of course you don't. You want to play with me? One more minute, and I'll tell you Hannah Zubby's real name. One more.
Shanny, that's all I got to say.
One more minute.
Come on.
I'm trying to find the memory card.
Shanny, that's all I got to say.
I'm justified. Listen to him.
I don't negotiate with terrorists.
Memory card. One more minute, and I'll tell you Hannah Zubby's real name.
No, Shanny, I will stop.
Memory card.
I am not 5'8". I am a big boy. I am 5'11". You will feel my wrath. I am a big boy.
So, to show everybody that I'm not playing around, Hannah, you're first, okay? Hannah's real name is Hannah. Okay, that's her real name. And yes, I know where she lives in New York. I'll be showing her in person with my camera. And I will put a live show on where she lives. Hannah. All right? So, you want to know how Hannah looks? Just give me a second here. And I'll show all of you how Hannah looks. Because Dragnauct thinks I'm playing around here. Okay? Now, let's see if he's still laughing about that before I should put Hannah's face on here. And I will put a live show on where she lives. Because here, keep laughing, Dragnauct. Keep laughing, dude. This is funny. Keep laughing, Dragnaught. I want you to keep laughing. Keep laughing.
What does Hannah have to do with that? So tell you what.
So now that he knows that I'm not playing no more, I'm gonna show you how Hannah looks. So just give me a second here. Because you guys forgot that I have copies of the meetup too. You guys ain't the only ones with the meetup. I got it too. I got it just like you do. All right. So I got everybody on camera. So Dragnaught, what's it gonna be, Dragnaught? You want to keep laughing, Dragnaught? Because I got video proof of this, Junior.
If D-Man thinks that bad shit's gonna happen to him before.
Oh, whoa. I already know that Hannah Zubby hacked into True Empiricism's computer. I already know that you are Gary Ridgway. I already know it, dude. I'm already in the process of prosecuting you. You keep playing games with me. I'm not playing, dude. Seriously. Some of bad things has happened to me. I'm going to show you guys Hannah right now. Getting sick and tired of this, and red lines next if this continues. And I'm tired of, I'm telling you guys this. Give me a second here. Hold on. I'm going to show you Hannah right now. Hold on. Not playing with these people. Talking about the worst things gonna happen to me. Yeah? You wait until I start getting on here and I start talking to my boys on here and whatnot. You ain't seen nothing yet. Trust me. Hannah's the one wearing the orange and blue coat. Hold on.
Nice, delicious double cheeseburger.
And they have to have still shots and pictures of us in New York. So don't worry. I got more than just this. You already know what MP looks like. It's all good.
This will be edited. Won't be able to see his face. Multiple personalities. No, multiple personalities is eating his food, and that will be edited out as well, Hannah, right? And this is Hannah. She'll be edited.
That's Hannah's Zubby, guys.
And this is
okay? So now, what about Redline? Redline keeps talking about how it's illegal for everybody to see his face and whatnot. So let's try this, Dragnaught. Let's go back to your YouTube channel now. Okay? And then let's see. Because we're going after Miss Dragnaught too.
Well, he talks about what JD bought him.
Okay? So now, ladies and gentlemen, you guys probably think I don't know nothing about his wife. Oh, trust you me. I know plenty about his wife and her family. I know a lot about it. And like I said, if you ain't gonna respect my privacy, you went after my job already, now you think it's okay? No. Day's over. It's over. Okay? So anyway, tomorrow, if this continues tomorrow.
You other person cannot lie.
So loud, so angry, so sweaty. Yes, yeah.
I will reveal how Redline looks, and I will show and I don't care about Redline's stupid threats. I honestly don't. Because I can play this game with the best of them. I can buy a plane ticket, come to Houston, and go upside Dragnauct's head. I don't got a problem with that. Okay, and I'll do it right in front of his wife and his kid. All right? You guys think this is funny. So let's get something straight here. Let's not forget something. It ain't just these guys' information that I got too. A lot of you watching this, I got your info too. I got your information too.
So, like I said, when idiots on the internet try this shit with me, it's been done before. Like look, come on. It gets old after a while. This was 2018. This ain't the first time he's done this. He's not going to be the last, right? And that's why I don't hide who I am or where I'm from and what I'm doing, right? This isn't the only time. And some of y'all heard him say, yeah, I'm going to Houston and go upside his head. This is not the only time he said this. He has actually said that he's fantasized about coming to my door with a shotgun and blowing my brains out. He has actually said that live. Some people have a recording of that. So make no mistake, if he were to actually try that, it wouldn't go that way. But this is why I laugh when I hear people thinking that they're going to use someone's location as intimidation tactic. This shit's funny to me for a reason.
Enough's enough. From now on, I will no longer be calling her Hannah Zubby. It's Hannah. There's a reason why Hannah doesn't want nobody to know who she is, because she don't want her precious daddy to know that she's on YouTube being a jerk. Because her daddy's a Muslim. It's like a mother's a Muslim. But don't worry, I'm going to make sure they find out what's going on here. I'm going to make it my life ambition to make sure that they know what's going on here. You guys are going to support this nonsense. I'm playing all of you out, period. Hannah Zubby's a computer hacker. I know it.
She's not.
Getting tired of this. Dragnauct won't exist tomorrow. Mark my words. Channel's done. Every video I see on YouTube that has my name in it is getting flagged for infringement of my rights. And I'm actually thinking about filing a copyright claim on Fiona and several other people on here too. Especially Dragnauct, since he has my music on his channel multiple times without getting my permission. And I warned him about that. Enough's enough. You want to play with me? Everybody's information going out there. Now let's listen to Dragnauct laugh again, because I'm sure he thinks this is pretty funny. Redline, you're next, dude. Seriously.
You can't do imminent physical harm. He's in a different state. That doesn't count.
Dragnauct won't exist tomorrow. Mark my words.
I'm going to disappear.
I'm going to flag your channel down because you have violated. Let me show you guys something here. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to bother screen sharing it. He's been doing G-Man Exposed, between all of the slander, between all of the times he used my real name on here, violated my likeness, slandering me, called my job, and physically got me fired. This buffoon is done. Mark my words. I done had it. I have reached my limit on here. If nobody else is going to be man or woman enough to say something to that jerk, then I'm going to be one right back. And I wish he was in New Jersey right now. Because I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to show you something, Dragnauct.
Oh, this part's great. This part's great. I'm going to end it in a minute, but I want y'all to see this part.
If I ever see you in New Jersey, dude, if you thought Triple H was vicious, dude, if I ever see you in my neck of the woods again, dude, I'm going to show you who ain't 5'11", dude. Seriously. Getting sick and tired of this nonsense. You guys want to come on here and violate my privacy and then laugh at me when it happens and then don't talk to nobody about it? Fine. I'm violating everybody's privacy on here. Everybody's.
This is G-Man.
And I'm referring to the atheist, disgusting, demonic community. No more being nice to these people. That's it. Hannah's. All right? Redline, mark my words. If this does not stop tomorrow, your face and your name goes on YouTube. I'm getting tired of this garbage. Stop violating my privacy. If you want to talk about me, fine. Stop putting my proper name in the title of your videos. I'm not playing with you. And Miss Dragnauct, mark my words. Mark my words. I will put it all on YouTube. Don't play with me. And your kids. Is getting flagged for infringement of my rights. And I'm actually thinking about filing a copyright claim on Fiona and several other people on here too. Especially Dragnauct, since he has my music on his channel. Really? See, here's the thing about you atheists. You guys don't even know that I own a lot of the things that I put on my YouTube channel. A lot of the music that I use, that's mine. I bought it. I have the copyright claim to prove it. Okay? So don't worry. When you get a big DMCA on your channel, you know who it came from. And I ain't got no problem going to court. I want the police involved in this so bad it's not even funny.
Look how sweaty he is.
I'm going to press charges on Hannah for stealing my phone and taking the information off my phone and giving it to the people on YouTube. I'm not playing with these people no more. Then getting on here and making Google Hangouts bragging about it.
It gets worse than this. This is about 50 minutes long, and we're about 15 minutes in, by the way. It gets a lot worse than this. Yes, He did say kids. He does bring kids into it. This isn't the only time. There's another video that's much older than this where he has a disagreement with J.D. Kane, and he threatens to dox J.D. Kane's kids' schools. Now, this is a disagreement about a theological topic, and he feels that it's necessary to try and intimidate somebody by releasing the school that his kids go to. Now, I don't know how evil you have to be to do something like that, but you just heard him threaten me, my wife, my kid. It doesn't end. There is no limit to the sort of malice that this person exudes, and he is quite unstable. And so when I encounter something like this, it's funny to me because when I'm in person with people like this, all this shit goes away. It's like magic. It dissipates. All the big talk goes away, loud voices, all that stuff goes away because they know in reality I will fucking hurt them if they were to actually cross me. None of this stuff was seen or heard because he's gotten mad like this before. He has. He's not threatened my family directly, but he's done something close to it. But man, oh man. So how about we play about 3 more minutes and then we're going to get out of here.
Don't worry, when you get a big DMCA on your channel, you know who it is.
Don't give a shit.
I got no problem going to court.
No problem. Oh, God. Oh, God. He's
So, Redline, put your face on camera, dude, because if you don't, I'm doing it tomorrow. And I'm putting your name out there, too. Even though technically, you've already said your name on here multiple times. Hannah shouldn't be too surprised by this since her name is public information, too, on Skype. She also had a Facebook page. So don't go there with you drop yourself. According to your own wacky arguments, Miss D dropped herself. All of his family members dropped themselves when they decided to get on social media. I'm not playing with Dragnauct.
So you guys just heard if you put it out there yourself, then it's fair game, right? So he's upset because I put Gary Moore Coleman as the name of one of my videos. I want y'all to listen to something real quick, okay? You heard what he just said.
Just look for my name, Gary. I'll give you my last name, Gary Moore.
Interesting, isn't it? Interesting.
So again, Dragnauct got on YouTube and put my full name, my full proper name on the title of his YouTube video.
Actually, I did not.
Now it's going to be a war on here. You wanted it, you wanted to push, and you wanted to push, and you want a war. You guys think you own the internet, right? You guys think you own it, right? You ain't got to worry about catching Steve McRae no more, because all of you are gone. That's what I'm telling you right now. Every last one of you are gone.
All right, so that's enough. That's enough. I'll actually play y'all out with some Audacity. We're going to get back into some G-Man here very soon. Your Shanny and Rev, a little breaky break since, you know, it's been a lot. They need a break. So, all right. I will see y'all another time. Where's the Audacity? There it is.
The announcement is this. I'm going to be doing a Google Hangout next Friday. Not today, but next Friday. And that particular Google Hangout will be focused on primarily one thing. I'm asking everyone to bring their own personal rap to this particular Google Hangout.
I'm gonna expose myself on YouTube. I'm gonna make a YouTube video embarrassing myself.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I got to tell you about the fabulous, most groovy
G-Man. G-Man. You know you're breaking the law right now. I will stomp a mud hole in you, sir.
I am not playing Dragnauct.
My name is G-Man. You got the audacity. You're going to jail. You got the audacity. My name is G-Man. You got the audacity. That's all I got to say. You got the audacity. I sold $3,000. You got the audacity. You got the audacity. Because you don't got no evidence. My name is G-Man. My name is G-Man. stupid can this guy be?
My name is Genie. My name is Genie.
You can't beat me in fighting. You can't beat me in chemistry. You can't beat me in biology. You can't even walk better than me. You can't outrun me. Dude, you can't even out-talk me. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey City.
Genie.
You got the audacity. You're going to jail. You got the audacity.
My name is Genie.
You got the audacity. That's all I got to say. You got the audacity. I sold $3,000. You got the audacity. You got the audacity.
Because you don't got no evidence.
My name is Genie. My name is Genie.
Stupid can this guy be?
My name is Genie. My name is Genie.
You can't beat me in fighting. You can't beat me in chemistry. You can't beat me in biology. You can't even walk better than me. You can't outrun me. Dude, you can't even out-talk me.